Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing another quiz that I've seen quite a few YouTubers do. This is the World City Coverage 50K plus. So every city I name needs to have at least 50,000 people in it. This is going to be a bit of a longer video. I think it's about 20 minutes. So grab yourself a snack, sit down, and enjoy. I'm also going to leave the link to this quiz in the description so you guys can tell me how you did as well. And let's see what happens. So we have 4 different difficulties here: beginner, intermediate, advanced, or expert. We're going to start with beginner. And if I do okay here, then the next video I might move up to intermediate, but I don't think so. Alright, so beginner. Let's scroll down here, make sure this is in frame. And let's start. It says over here on the right, like I have 10 million cities to name. 45 between 5 and 10 million. So I think we can get, out of 9,000 here, I'm aiming to get at least, let's call it at least 7,500. All right, without further ado, let's jump in and let's start with London. So right off the bat, wow, this is a huge radius. Right off the bat, we've completed Ireland, the United Kingdom, probably Belgium, Liechtenstein, or Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. So, yeah. Okay, I get the idea now. Let's continue on. Let's do Madrid. Then let's do Rome. Let's do Minsk. And then Athens. And that should cover Europe. Wow, so maybe beginner is a little too easy. I might have to go back and do intermediate. Alright, we're going to scroll up here on the map a little bit just to cover the northern bits of Scandinavia. Let's do Oslo. Oh, OS was a city over there. We got Oslo, and then let's do Murmansk. I think that should cover most of the north. It does. And I don't think there's anything up in Svalbard that big. Maybe in Iceland there might be Reykjavik. Reykjavik. How do you spell that? There we go. So yeah, we got exactly one city, Reykjavik. Okay, so yeah, we are done with Europe. Well, let's keep on moving. Let's move into the Middle East. That should be pretty good. Let's start with Istanbul. And then there's a Batman Turkey. I always remember that because, well, Batman, you know? Alright, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so we can see the countries a little better. And let's start with Saudi Arabia. Let's do Riyadh. That got quite a bit. Let's do, in Israel, we have Tel Aviv. We already got most of Egypt. Let's do Tunis, Tunisia. And then, will Tripoli give me anything? Okay. What about Casablanca over in Morocco? Nice. So unfortunately, I don't know a ton in the Sahara Desert, so we might have some gaps here. But let's work our way... let's work our way south here, actually. Let's start over in Senegal. We have Dakar. And then Accra down in Ghana. Ooh, and we're missing a little bit there. In Liberia, we should have Monrovia. Okay. And then there's a Port Louis around there somewhere too. No, that's over in, oh, is it Mauritania? Or Mauritius, I mean. I think it is. Anyways, let's keep going here. Let's do Khartoum. And then Juba, South Sudan. Let's do Addis Ababa. And Somalia, we're going to need, what, Mogadishu? That's Mogadishu. Let's just do Mogadishu. What are we missing? Is there anything... Is Muscat big enough? No, I know Muscat is a small capital. What about Sana'a? Perfect. And then let's just hit Dubai. I know it's right there in the corner. It did get a couple Omani cities. Sorry if there's a few breaks here, guys. I still have to edit some of my coughing out from getting over the big COVID. Anyways, going down, let's do Zanzibar. I feel like Zanzibar doesn't get the representation it deserves. Zanzibar. There we go. And then, well, let's do Cape Town, Johannesburg, and what else can we do down there? Let's do Luanda, Lusaka, and what else are we going to need? Let's do Brazzaville and Kinshasa. Yeah, those are pretty much all in the same area, so that did nothing for me. What else are we missing here? Madagascar. Man, it's been a minute since I've had to do the capitals. But we can get some up here in Nigeria. Let's do Lagos and Abuja. Chad. Is Kilgali one? Kigali? That was somewhere down here. We have Porto Novo. Yeah, so I'm drawing a blank here. I don't want to. I'm going to revisit this because we still have about 15 minutes. So let's zoom back out. Asia. Well, let's finish working up on the Middle East here. I get so distracted. My apologies. All right, so in Afghanistan, let's do Kabul. Let's do Baghdad. No Baghdad. Let's do Tehran. And then in Pakistan, let's do Karachi. Okay, that got a lot of India. Let's just do Delhi, Mumbai. Down in Sri Lanka, we can hit Colombo. Are we still missing some of India? We are. Let's do Dhaka, Bangladesh. We got Bhutan. I think that's India completed. All right, so we have these stands here. Kazakhstan. Let's go with, what's the new capital? It used to be Nur Sultan. Will they take that? Nur Sultan, there we go. I think it's Astana now. Yeah, okay. Um, what about some other capitals of the stands? Let's do Dushanbe, Tashkent, Bishkek. I know this is going over the same area multiple times, but my hopes was just to get some of this empty land filled up. I don't think we've done Moscow, though. Moscow and St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg. A lot of the times you'll be typing in one city and it'll, there'll be a shorter city contained in that, and it'll take that. Let's do Baku. If I can type, Tbilisi. What about Sochi? All right. What about, will Odessa get us anything new? Well, when it comes to Russian cities, I don't know many, but let's do Perm, Yakutsk. That got me a whopping 2 cities. Let's do Vladivostok. That got a lot of Japan. Let's just do Tokyo, Osaka. We got South Korea. Let's try Seoul, Taipei. We got Taiwan completed. Let's do Pyongyang, just because I always love to add North Korea on a quiz wherever I can. And it looks like we are about to sail past 7,500. So the new goal is going to be 8,500. All right. Did I do Perm in Russia? I did. All right, let's work on Southeast Asia here and go back. Unfortunately, China is a huge weakness for me, but I can try. Let's do Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen. Let's do Bangkok. And then what else are we missing here? Why is the screen doing that? Okay, what else? This is North. No, is that China? Okay. Let's do Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Yeah, no, that didn't give me anything. What about Manila for the Philippines? Ooh, we also have Dili. And what about Male or Male? Perfect. We got East Timor completed. We've got 124 countries completed. Let's work our way down here. We have Singapore, Jakarta. What else do we have here? Man, I don't know many islands, many countries down in these islands, or many cities. My apologies, guys. I am talking all over myself. But we have surpassed 8,000. Let's do Port Moresby. Port Moresby. That's Papua New Guinea. And let's do Darwin, Australia. What else is over there? Manila. Is Quezon one? Yeah, but it's right next to Manila, it looks like. All right, we're going to revisit that if we have time. Let's knock Australia out. We've got Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney. Will Hobart give me anything? And then let's do Brisbane. Maybe the Gold Coast. Alice Springs, but I don't think that's big enough. No. So I think we might have got everything in Australia. Let's do New Zealand here. We have Wellington and Auckland. No, what about Christchurch? Yeah, that has to cover everything. There can't be anything else. Now, I wonder if some of these islands here are big enough. Let's try like Suva for Fiji, and then Apia for Samoa, maybe. I don't think any of them. Oh, well, there's Hawaii up there. Let's do Honolulu. Yeah, I don't think anything else. In the Pacific Islands, but I could be wrong, so we'll revisit. Let's do Ulaanbaatar. That got us a few, and we completed Mongolia. By the way, where it says completed is right over here, in case you guys didn't know what I was talking about. And I encourage everyone, take this quiz. It is really fun. I'll drop the link down in the description. Nuke. Let's try Nuke for Greenland. I don't think it's big enough. It's not. Let's knock out the Central America. Let's do San Jose, Panama City. What to do Belize City, and then Guatemala City. We got Mexico City, and then we have Baja over here. Let's do Cabo San Lucas. Does that cover Baja? We got Belize completed. This does not say Mexico's completed. I wonder if we're missing something right there. So let's do Phoenix. Mexico completed. We were missing a tiny town right there. Well, I don't know if it's tiny or not, but the space it filled. All right, let's knock out USA. Let's do Denver. We got Rapid City up in the Dakotas. That should give us a few. Up in Maine, we have Portland. That covered Washington. What about Anchorage? And no, the U.S. is not completed. What are we missing here? Is it going to be Puerto Rico with San Juan? There we go. The United States is completed. Looks like we got most of the Caribbean. Let's do Bridgetown, Barbados, just to be sure. And Havana, Cuba. Perfect. Canada. So this is going to be fun. What about Saskatoon, Edmonton, Vancouver. Okay, Toronto, Quebec, and Montreal. I know there's St. John's. That's the easternmost point. And that is Canada completed. I was really worried that there was going to be a tiny city up here in the north. So is that all of North America completed? I believe it is. Let's move on down here to South America. And now I just want to emphasize, I am taking this on the easiest quiz mode I can. Every single answer I fill out is giving me 1,000 kilometers of reach. It's like 600 miles. So let's do Lima, Peru, and Quito, Ecuador. Then let's do Sucre and La Paz. We've got Chile here. We, of course, can go Santiago, Santo Domingo. I know that's not in Chile. It just always gets stuck in my head when I type Santiago. Then let's do Ushuaia. How do you spell that, though? Ushuaia. A-I-A. There we go. Down here in Tierra del Fuego. We've got Buenos Aires and Montevideo. Pretty much the same area. All right, Brazil. Oh, okay. So let's do Salvador. And then we got Rio, Brasilia. And then we have Suriname up there. So let's go Paramaribo. And then Belo. Oh my god, I can't spell this. Belo. Yeah, no. Alright, so we might have to take a bit of a big loss here on Brazil. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Maybe I can guess Asuncion, Paraguay. Asuncion. How do you spell that? There we go. Yeah, I don't think that gave me anything. So what areas am I missing? We're still missing 21 countries. We're up to a whopping 9,100. Let's see if we can't get 9,200 then. I don't think we'll be able to. That's a bit of a stretch. Who am I kidding? All right, let's try Kathmandu. No. What about here in Burma and Laos? Cambodia. I wonder if typing in like Phnom Penh. Yeah, not gonna get that one on here. Oh, I should know some of these cities down here. I did Singapore. Did I type in Kuala Lumpur? I did. Indonesia. What about Bali? Not big enough. All right, let's go back over here to Africa. What else can I think of? I was really hoping to knock out more of the countries. I hope it's not a bunch of island countries that I'm missing. And it's not even going to tell me because I'm not a premium member here. Oh, we're missing one of the 10 million plus cities. That has to be in China. What about like Nanjing, Tokyo, Osaka, Istanbul. Ooh, could it be a mega city in Africa that I'm missing? No, I don't think it is. I did Cairo, Luxor, Alexandria, Nigeria, Mali, Mauritius, Marrakesh. Yeah, that gets me 4. What about trying some Victoria, St. George, St. George's, no, Georgetown, Johnstown, Jamestown, Charlestown, Charleston. All right, so we got a minute left here. We're still missing 18 countries. We got Brunei. Man, I'm sure a bunch of the countries I'm missing are small countries. And I'm missing this gap right here in Chile and Argentina and Namibia. How am I missing so much of Namibia? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit embarrassed. I should have done much better here. And the Central African Republic and Chad. I know the capitals. I just learned them. I got 38 seconds left and I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I have no idea, guys. I think I might be out of this. Yeah, Africa's a bust. We're missing some in Russia and China. China's a big one. Three, two, one. Well, it is what it is. We ended up with 9,119 on easy mode. If you guys enjoyed this and want to see me take a step up or even two steps up, let me know in the comments. And if it gets 5 likes, I'll make another video on this. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and keep coming back for more.